Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today is going to be all about attitude, as we show you what you can do with the main man himself, Sideshow's Lobo 6-scale figure. Let's get started. Okay, here's Lobo, the main man himself, and he looks great. Comes with a wide array of accessories here, including 4 hands, one which is holding a stogie, his battle hook, complete with chain, an awesome sidearm, and a sweet stand embossed with an Owl's Diner motif. I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can do with this guy, so let's get rolling. Since Lobo's all about attitude, then we're going to have to go for a pose that really suggests that attitude in spades. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go for broke and just give him everything that I can insofar as weaponry and such is concerned. This figure has a lot of exposed joints, so you're going to want to make sure that you pay careful attention to where these elbow pads are, because they're specifically designed to hide that. And they do it pretty effectively. Don't think that you should have much trouble with that. So to start out with, the first thing you're going to want to do is switch out the fists. This is your hook holding hand. Slide that in there. Now when you switch this one out, make sure that you don't lose the gauntlet here. Or vambrace, rather. Alright, so there's his pistol hand ready to go. The trigger finger on this one has proven to be a little bit difficult. It's a little bit stiff. So I'm taking the hand off the body and attempting to do it all over again from here. There we go. Holding the vambrace in place, just slide the peg back in. Make sure that the straps and the buckles on the vambrace are on the outside of his forearm there. Just looks better that way. Let's get the hook in place here. The first thing you're going to want to do is get the chain wrapped around his arm. For that, Sideshow's installed magnets right there in the forearm. Then just slowly and methodically wrap the chain around, keeping it nice and tight. Try not to let it fall as you're wrapping it. Just let it hide that wrist peg nicely. If you have any issues like what I'm having here, that's nothing insurmountable. Alright, see it hanging there? Then just grab, there's your hook. I'm going to go ahead and insert this hook into his hand. Let's have it facing up. For the next step, slide that link into the hook at the bottom. And there you go. The next thing I want to do is see if this will go up and over his shoulder. It does, but not quite to the extent that I want, so I'm going to have to work this wrist peg in order to make it happen. You can see that it's already bending the way that I need it to. So I'm just going to bend it a little bit further. What you can do is you can kind of bend the wrist a little bit, and then tuck this hook under Lobo's hair, and it'll kind of grab right there. Alright, now I'm going to position this arm the way I want it. So for that, I'm going to throw his shoulder back like he's sticking his chest out. Slight backward bend of the arm, compensate with a slight bend to the forearm. I want this to signify a little bit of aggression here, so I'm going to pull this out just to make sure that that's, yeah. I'm going to rotate this around so that he's raising the gun ever so slightly towards the viewer. Just going to take a little bit of time here to futz with the clothing. He's got a little bit of a weird posture here that I'm not comfortable with, so I'm just going to make him a little bit bolder by sticking that chest out, apply a little bit of a tilt to the hips, compensate with a tilt to the body, bring that front foot around a little bit and the leg. Just kind of create a nice little triangle here. When you look, if you can see what I'm doing here, you can draw a line between the toes, and then the feet will form a triangle that meets somewhere back here. Not quite what I want, so I'm going to just bring his legs a little bit closer together there, because he doesn't have that shoulder width aggression going on with his stance. I kind of want it to be casual, like he's just chilling, like he just walked in the door of a bar. And I think that's just about got it. Looking at my angle of view, you'll notice nothing's flat to the camera. Everything's just kind of pointed either towards or away from the camera in a way that draws your eye towards the figure. It's very casual, but there's plenty of attitude. And that's how it should be with Lobo. Lobo has it all. He's in this world of superheroes and supervillains, and they're all taking themselves oh so very seriously. But he's this irreverent bastard. He struts onto the scene, cigar clamped, and he wipes the floor with all of them before heading to the bar for a beer. This figure reflects all of that. There's irreverence, there's swagger, and it'll definitely leave an impression on any shelf.